Amidst the intense midday sun at Moquina Wildlife Reserve, hot winds swept through the trees, making the forest dry and dangerous. A tiny black panther cub is trying to escape from a pack of hungry hyenas that spotted it during a daytime hunt. The trembling footsteps of the leopard cub echoed on the dry, hard ground, mingling with the terrifying growls emanating from behind it. Its black fur was covered in dirt and scratches, indicating that the chase had been anything but easy. Each jump of the leopard cub consumed the last ounce of strength that its tiny body had left. Its eyes were filled with fear as it looked back, seeing the hyenas still showing no sign of giving up. In a panic, the leopard cub dashed into the dense forest hoping to find a safer, temporary hiding place. A dry branch lashed violently against his side, sending him tumbling to the ground, his breathing immediately becoming rapid and labored. Slightly injured but completely exhausted, the leopard cub could only curl up under the thick grass to escape the scorching sun. The afternoon passed in heavy silence, leaving a tiny being struggling between fear and loneliness. As the intense white sunlight pierced through the dense canopy, the Moquina forest gradually became hotter and harsher. The black panther cub slowly stood up, its body still trembling from exhaustion and dull aches. Its weak footsteps led it to the dirt road where the rangers regularly patrolled at midday. From a distance, the reserve's green patrol car appeared in the bright sunlight. The leopard cub no longer had the strength to run away, as is the natural instinct of a wild predator. Instead of running away, it approached the humans with eyes full of despair and a plea for help. As Daniel Carter stepped out of the car, the leopard cub immediately clung tightly to his leg as if seeking a safe haven. Its tiny feet clung tightly to the leather boot, as if it were the last refuge of its life. Its mouth opened slightly, emitting weak cries, completely devoid of any ferocity befitting a predator. That moment left the entire team of rangers speechless, overwhelmed with emotion and surprise. Daniel Carter remained still, not daring to move much to avoid further frightening the leopard cub. Samuel Mbeki immediately signaled to his colleagues to maintain a safe distance from the small animal. The group observed carefully and noticed that the leopard cub showed no signs of aggression or hostility whatsoever. Its eyes were filled only with fear, exhaustion, and a longing for protection. Daniel bent down and spoke softly in a reassuring tone to help it feel safer. The leopard cub clung tightly to his leg, as if unwilling to let go in this dangerous situation. The small scratches on its body gradually became visible under the bright midday sun. Samuel took a few photos to document the animal's initial condition to aid in the rescue effort. The team decided to conduct a health check on the leopard cub right there at the scene. This was a rare occasion where they witnessed a predator actively seeking help from humans. Daniel gently brought a small bowl of water close to the mouth of the leopard cub, which was gasping for breath from exhaustion. After a few seconds of hesitation, it began to drink in small, weak but eager sips. The cool water helped the leopard cub feel a little more alert under the intense midday sun. Samuel carefully examined the wounds on the animal's legs and ribs using gloves. Fortunately, there were no signs of broken bones or serious injury. The scratches were merely minor injuries sustained during the escape through the dense jungle. Daniel continued to speak softly to keep the leopard cub calm. The leopard cub no longer clung tightly to his leg, but still stood close beside him as if seeking protection. The team quickly prepared a specialized transport cage to take it back to the ranger station. The sole objective right now is to ensure the absolute safety of that tiny life. Shadow gradually became accustomed to the safe and quiet environment at the reserve's ranger station. Every day, Daniel visits and carefully checks on Shadow's health. Shadow began eating raw meat with a noticeably increased appetite compared to the early days. Its black fur becomes clean, thick, and glossy over time. The minor wounds on his body gradually healed under the careful care of the veterinarian. Shadow is no longer afraid of humans as before, and even seems quite friendly. It would often sit next to Daniel whenever he came to feed it or check on its health. Samuel meticulously documented Shadow's recovery process to aid in the rescue operation. The entire team hopes to find Shadow's mother in the wild as soon as possible. Their ultimate goal remains to return Shadow to the wild. The rangers returned to the area where Shadow was found to continue searching for traces of the mother leopard. They meticulously searched for footprints and signs of activity characteristic of a mature female leopard. Modern surveillance cameras have been installed around the area to record images. Daniel checked every tree trunk and trail where the mother leopard might frequently pass. Samuel discovered some larger footprints near the dry stream bed in the woods. This suggests the mother leopard is still in the area. The rangers quickly recorded the precise coordinates of the key tracks. They continued to monitor the situation for several consecutive days with extreme patience. The final trapping camera captured images of an adult female leopard moving through the area. The hope of Shadow and his mother being reunited began to become clearer. Shadow was returned to the forest area where the mother leopard was spotted on the trap camera. Daniel carefully opened the cage gate to avoid startling Shadow. Shadow slowly stepped out, observing his surroundings with a wary gaze. From a distance, the silhouette of the mother leopard appeared amidst the dense green foliage. Shadow immediately ran forward with obvious excitement. The mother and daughter touched noses in a touching moment. The mother leopard gently licked Shadow's head as if to reassure him and reaffirm their bond. Shadow pressed close to her mother's body, as if searching for a long-lost sense of security. The rangers stood observing from a distance in silence and with deep emotion. That was the most beautiful moment in their conservation careers. Shadow followed her mother deeper into the dense forest, where nature remained unspoiled and peaceful. Daniel felt relieved to see that Shadow was healthy enough to survive on his own in the wild. Samuel smiled with satisfaction, knowing that their important rescue mission had been successfully completed. Nature has welcomed Shadow back as an integral part of its ecosystem. Shadow's tiny footsteps gradually disappeared among the lush green trees. And the cycle of life in Moquina Wildlife Reserve continues as it always has.